Hi Peter, my name is Katie and I have made a quick tutorial for you to show you how to make a community request card for Ron. A community request card is a small card that Ron can carry around and show to people when he is out to tell people what he needs. This is a quick and easy way for Ron to get his message across to people in the community that might not know Ron and understand that it is hard for Ron to talk to people. These cards will also help Ron if his light writer stops working when he is out. It is important that somebody can make these cards for Ron because the things he wants might change and he might want new ones made up. Ron would like to use these cards when he asks for things from shops, like when he goes to the deli or the cafe. When making a community request card, it is important to think about how Ron will use them. It is also very important that we first ask Ron what he wants on them because we need to make them suit exactly what Ron needs. They need to be small enough that Ron can carry them around all day. They could be made the size of a business card so that Ron could carry them in his wallet, or they could be put on his lanyard so he can easily get to them in a hurry. The cards need to have all the information on them so Ron can get exactly what he wants and nobody needs to ask him any questions. But they can't have too much information or the writing will be too small. The size of the writing on the cards is also very important because Ron and the other person reading them need to be able to see what they say from the distance. A picture on the card can help Ron to quickly see which card is which and quickly get to the cards he needs. An easy way to make these cards is to use the computer program Word. Word is easy to use and is available on most public computers, like at the library. Once we get into Word, we can use the table tool by going into Insert, clicking on Table, and picking how many cards we want. Using the table tool means the cards will all be the same size. We then need to drag the table so that the cards are the size we want. We want them to be about the size of a business card. We add the message into the card by clicking into the part of the table we want to write in. This card can be used for when Ron goes to a cafe to get a coffee. Ron likes to get a small cappuccino with 2 sugars. Putting the message into a proper sentence will help make the request more natural. We could write something like, "Can I please have a small cappuccino with 2 sugars?" This text is quite small, so we can make it bigger by highlighting the text, going back into Home, finding the text size menu, and picking the size we want. This is a good size because it will be big enough for both Ron and the communication partner to read. To put a picture on the card, we click on the part of the card we want the picture to go. So we want the picture to go under the writing. Then we go into Insert, Online Pictures, and search for the picture we want. We want the picture to match what the card says, so we'll search for a cappuccino. We then click on the picture we want and click Insert. The picture will then be added to the card. Now this picture is quite big, so we can change the size of the picture to fit the card. Now we have made one community request card for Ron. We can print them out by clicking on File and going into Print. After we've printed them out, we can cut them out and laminate them. Laminating means they will last longer and Ron can use them anywhere. Then we can get a hole punch and make a hole in them so Ron can put them on his lanyard. Thank you for watching this community request card tutorial. This will help Ron be a more independent part of his community and help him to communicate.